49ers Cal-Hi Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
Next on 49ers Cal-Hi Sports presented by U.S. Bank, big league games and some tournament games on the show this week. We'll feature Mitty battling Reardon in a dunk fest. Piedmont takes on Berkeley, and California in an East Bay League tussle with Dublin.
Girls basketball includes Mitty and Bishop O'Dowd, soccer with Las Lomas and Clayton Valley, and the story of the Alameda basketball stars succeeding with just one hand. It's all right now on 49ers Cal-Hi Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
Welcome to 49ers Cal-Hi Sports presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Bronstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. We start this week in the really tough East Bay League. The San Ramon Valley Wolves looking to stay in the league race after two close losses last week. The Wolves have lots of size, including talented 6'5" junior Seamus Deely.
The Wolves traveling to De La Salle to meet the Spartans, a team with a 2-1 league record. The Spartans featuring sensational 6'5" sophomore Alec Blair. The Wolves and Spartans playing Wednesday night.
The De La Salle student section is ready for this East Bay League showdown as De La Salle battles San Ramon Valley. Jake Vanderbrook with the highlights. Evan Wells giving the Spartans some momentum early off the catch and shoot as the senior buries it from deep. Just moments later, the Wolves respond with a three of their own. Give it to Parker McLaury, and number 2 delivers with the three-point basket. Final seconds of the first, the famous Seamus Deely delivers a dime inside the Wilt Ambage, who flushes it down with two hands. 17-15 Wolves after one. Second quarter, it's big man versus big man. Alec Blair running the point, finds some open space, and nails the jumper. 2 of the sophomores' 23 points, but Luke Isaac answers, pulls up for 3, knocks it down, plus the foul. Is he cool hand Luke or hot hand Luke? Make your case. 34-31 Spartans at the half. We gotta jump to the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. SRV leading by 2. Seamus Deely goes right to the cup. Bucket plus the foul. With the made free throw, it's 55-51 Wolves. De La Salle responds. Arshawn Salke driving to the paint and gets the tough jumper the fall. The Wolves lead is cut to 2. Next De La Salle possession. The shot is off the mark, but Evan Wells is there for the putback to tie the game. Just seconds later, Billy Haggerty records the steal, fires a pass to Salke, and the layup is good. The Spartans tack on 2 more points from the charity stripe. Just a phenomenal game. De La Salle pulls through when it was needed most, beating SRV 59-55.
Adrian Soriano here in Milpitas as Wilcox takes on the Trojans. The Trojans have a lot of talent this year. Here's Lamont Davis getting the offensive board and the second chance bucket. But the Chargers were hitting from deep early. Tyson Vanilla over to Pauly Majolette in the corner, and Pauly drills his shot for 3. Then it's Mohan Panwar to Braden Brosa, and Braden connects from three-point land. 21-18 Wilcox after 1. Second quarter now, and Emil Urquidez gets his floater to go as the Chargers take a 7-point lead, but Milpitas rallies back. Jacob Rencher drives and finishes the lay-in. Then it's Landon Nguyen with a nice move to the basket to lay it up and in. 33-28 Milpitas at the half. Wilcox looking to answer back in the second half. Rylan Chang fires and hits from three-point land, but the Trojans respond on the other end. Jacob Rencher over to Landon Nguyen, who gets another layup to go. 37-31 Trojans. Now it's Isaac Cisse with the offensive board and the putback as Milpitas takes a 53-47 lead after 3. The Chargers trying to stay in it in the fourth. Samaj Clark kicks it out to Majolette, who makes it splash again for 3. But the Trojans had answers to every Wilcox haymaker. Jacob Oldham shoots and scores from way downtown as Milpitas wins it 69-61 to go to 3-1 in the Santa Clara Valley El Camino Division.
49er quarterback Josh Johnson watching his daughter Gia and her Oakland Tech Bulldogs as they take on Pinewood. Pinewood off to a nice start. Bounce pass from Jade Ramirez to Jolene Ding, who lays it in. But Oakland Tech comes back. Jayla Williams to the corner for Aaron Sellers, who had a big game for OT. Mari Samvichian stepping into a 3 for Oakland Tech, giving the Bulldogs a 15-7 lead in the first. But Pinewood can shoot a 3 as well. Senior captain Jade Ramirez from way out. Boom! Then Ramirez to Alex Facello, and this was sweet as Pinewood ties the game at 15-all. The Panthers take the lead as Ava Ulrich hands it to Ramirez, who drives for a one-handed lay-in, 2015 Pinewood. In the corner now is Fasella, who says, "Give me the ball." They give her the ball, and Fasella nails the three. It's an 8-point Pinewood lead. Late in the half, Sellers running in transition over to Sumvician, who dives into the lane for the bucket and one. Big play there. Second half, Jai Johnson, a nice pass down low to Sofia Askew-Concalves, who turns and scores, cutting the lead to 4. But Pinewood answers this pass down low to Ava Ulrich, who gets a tough basket and one. But an injury to Ramirez and Ulrich fouling out late left Pinewood depleted, and Oakland Tech takes charge. 6'3" freshman Johnson laying it in there, then Sumvician to the corner for Sellers, and her fourth three-pointer of the game is in. Oakland Tech going to 13-5 on the season with a 10-point win, Sellers leading the way.
Jack Wollenweber here at St. Ignatius on a cold San Francisco night as the St. Francis Lancers take on the Wildcats. 25 minutes into the game, Wildcats forward Natalie Chan with a terrific move to create space for the cross, but is punched away by Dina Frankel for a nice save. Now, in the stoppage time of the first half, it's Sophia Murdoch to Kaya Rosa, back to Sophia Murdoch with a beautiful shot and goal for the junior. It's 1-0 Lancers at the half. Second half now, the ball will find Penelope Carrera with the left footer, but it's stopped by Dina for a nice save. 65 minutes into the game, and the ball is crossed to Stella Echeverry, who jukes the defender and fires, but it's blocked by Lauren Rose. Lancers will go on to win the game 1-0 and improve their record 13-1. Great goal by Murdoch.
Each week, the Rikis Center helps us honor the Players of the Week.
The players announced in a wrap produced by the good folks at the Rikis Center. Here are this week's Gary Rikis Players of the Week.
49er Cal High. Get it, check into the game with your same old revealer. On another reel of a name to honor realer. Kinda Sevilla, even healers feel the pain. 30 points to annoy the boys feeling ashamed. It's all good, no one to blame but the wild stats. Coming up for the South, that's growling for the Wildcats. Quick meal, 3 steals for number 4. 4 3-pointer scores, Connor's coming for more. So who would like to pop a lion? Or better get a cougar like Raka Opera Mayan? The type to stop the violence unless it's on the court. 31 and 8 more, she 8 more. Let's wait for the 2 steals, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Both teams are cougars, but who's the alpha on top? Representing the rock to never drop from her hands. Opera Mayan is flying and making every shot land. Yeah. 49er Cal High. Gary Rikis, Players of the Week. Oh, this is Mace. Yay!
The Golden State Warriors present the Basketball Coach of the Week every week.
This week's Warriors Coach of the Week is Mike Hansen from Doherty Valley High School. Mike and the Wildcats won 2 league games last week to move to 17-1 on the season. Mike Hansen, this week's Golden State Warriors Coach of the Week. Stanford Medicine brings us great advice for athletes every week.
Here's the 49ers head team physician, Dr. Tim McAdams, with this week's tip.
There are 2 main types of ankle sprains, low and high. Let's look at the difference. Low ankle sprains are the typical basketball inversion sprain that injures the front and outside of the ankle, as seen here, leading to injury of the anterior talofibular and calcaneofibular ligaments. Although it may get quite swollen, they have excellent healing potential. With rest, ice, and bracing, most of these athletes are able to get back to play within days to weeks. High ankle sprains, on the other hand, are a different animal and commonly caused by an eversion and external rotation force that affects the ligaments connecting the 2 leg bones, the tibia and the fibula. Although they might only have a little bit of swelling, they are associated with significant pain with weight bearing and push off. A cast boot is often helpful for the first 1 to 2 weeks, and these can often take 6 to 8 weeks before return to play.
Coming up, our first SunPower Electric game. It's the West Catholic League battle with Reardon and Mitty, and there were some dunks.
And Las Lomas meets Clayton Valley on the pitch. This is 49ers Cal High Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
Ricus Center's individualized athletic programs, Core and Smart, are designed for participants to accomplish their goals safely, efficiently, and effectively. Through Core and Smart, you can enhance athletic performance, build strength, or improve your overall health. You'll set your goals, work with experienced performance coaches to design your specific workout, and receive support to stay on track and make progress towards your desired results. Got goals? Come to the Ricus Center.
Yeah, let's redo the basement.
Hello, home movie theater.
Spare bedroom.
Why not both? Use the U.S. Bank mobile app to apply for a home improvement loan. It's easy.
Wonderful, Alex.
Hey, that's what U.S. Bank is for. Anything else?
How about a loan for a bigger car? Our family is growing.
Oh.
Yeah, my brother's moving in with his 5 dogs.
Oh.
Hey-o!
And we're expecting.
Expecting what?
Help for today, planning for tomorrow. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together.
For nearly half a century, DevCon Construction has helped build the dreams of Bay Area schools. DevCon Construction buildings and fields are the foundation for many of our finest schools. The exceptional quality of our finished product is a big reason why we are ranked as the largest builder in Silicon Valley. The quality is what keeps our customers satisfied and wanting to use DevCon for their future projects. DevCon Construction, building our communities from schools to stadiums. Nearly half a century of quality service and a history of success.
I know you've seen them Warriors, but have you seen them here? Here is where you have a seat at the table while Curry cooks. Where your heart pounds to the beat of the ball. Here is where the splash zone feel like a downpour. And you might hear something I can't repeat on TV. Because here, you don't just watch the game, you live it. Experience the Warriors here at Chase Center. Tickets on sale now at Warriors.com.
49ers Sac-hi Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By SunPower Electric, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stanford Medicine, #1 in Northern California in orthopedics. By Service Champions, High Five Service, Champion Attitude, Service Champions. By Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads. And by the Ricus Center, where goals and dreams become a reality.
Tonight's first SunPower Electric game is the battle for first place in the West Catholic League. The Reardon Crusaders come into this game with a perfect 4-0 league record.
Yep, the Midi Monarchs also 4-0 coming into this game with the two teams meeting this week. It's our CCS SunPower Electric game. Our Adrian Soriano was there.
Electric game.
The Midi Monarchs are proving once again they are the team to beat in the West Catholic League this season. The Midi offense is led by Princeton-bound senior Derek Sangster, who's averaging 19 points and 9 rebounds a game for the Monarchs. Meanwhile, Reardon looks to bounce back after a tough loss against Jesuit earlier in the week. Sophomore Jasir Rencher led the team with 11 points and 12 rebounds. Who will stay undefeated in West Catholic League play? Let's find out in our CCS SunPower Electric game. Well, I just talked about Jasir Rencher, and now let's watch him fly for the two-handed jam. Then it's Achilles Woodson with the alley-oop to Christian Wise, who throws down the sledgehammer. Oh my goodness. Midi answers back as Gavin Rip kicks it out to Jaden Perron, who makes it splash from deep. But Reardon continues the show as Kaya Berich joins the dunk party with the slam. 17-12 Crusaders after 1. Second quarter now, and Woodson dishes it to Christian Wise, who slams it home again with authority. My goodness. Now it's Achilles Woodson letting it fly from deep. Splash! 22-16 Crusaders in the lead. The Monarchs trying to stay in it. Derek Sangster with the pass to Max Scharf, who drives to the hoop for 2. 29-23 Reardon at the half. Second half now, and it's Dunk City showing out again as Jasir Rencher throws it down plus the foul. Now it's Barrage over to Wise, and Christian throws it down again. Woo! The Monarchs looking to stay within striking distance. Perron passing inside to Sangster, and Derek gets the hook shot to go. But Reardon answers on the other end as Andrew Hillman dishes to Christian Wise for another emphatic jam. 44-31 Crusaders after 3. Midi still fighting back in the fourth. Gavin Rip over to Jaden Perron for the lay-in, but Christian Wise continues to put on a show. Christian takes the alley-oop from Zachary Jones and slams it home. Then it's Woodson to Wise for the reverse jam. Oh my goodness! Somebody put this man in the dunk contest! Reardon wins it 60-50 to go to 5-0 in the West Catholic League. Here's Christian Wise after the game.
Everybody in there is my brother. As soon as you put on the purple, you my brother. We all feel that way. That's why it's easy for us to play together out there. And you're not going to beat a family at the end of the day. When we all working towards a common goal, you're not going to beat us because we're the strongest out.
In San Francisco with the CCS SunPower Electric game, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Ivan Garcia here in Concord for a Diablo Foothill League showdown as Clayton Valley hosts Las Lomas. We're going to jump into the second half. Scoreless game. Knights send a corner kick into the box. First attempt doesn't go, but Adele Avidor scores on the second effort. Las Lomas up 1. 2 minutes later, Clayton Valley looking to respond. Dylan Lynch with the cross. Gio Martinez sends the ball to Cooper Witten, who goes top right with the ball and scores the equalizer. The fans of the Ugly Eagles were hyped. Las Lomas on the attack. And ref says foul in the box and get awarded a penalty. Uggs play the rest of the game a man down. Milan Chavez on the PK attempt and gives Las Lomas a 2-1 lead. After a scoreless first half, 3 goals in the span of 6 minutes. Game's not over yet. Las Lomas gets called for a high kick in the box and the Uggs get the penalty. Alex Braginski with the game on the line chooses correctly and ties the game with 6 minutes left. Last minutes of the game, dangerous ball sent into the box. Knights scramble to get the shot off. The final shot goes wide right and the Uggs can breathe. What a second half between these two teams. Game ends in a 2-2 draw.
The San Jose Earthquakes bring us the soccer players of the week. The girls player of the week is Arden Rose from American High School. Arden with 13 saves in the Eagles' tie last week.
The boys soccer player of the week is Nolan Martin from Clayton Valley High School. Nolan with 2 goals in the Ugly Eagles win last week.
Service Champion is the champion when it comes to HVAC sales and championship service.
This week's Service Champion Student Spotlight is Sabelli Pfeiffer from Woodside. The senior plays soccer for the Wildcats. Off the field, Sabelli is Chief Justice of the Board of Student Affairs, which is the highest tier of government on campus. Sabelli is also the editor-in-chief of the school's newspaper. Congrats to Sabelli. This week's Student Spotlight. Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner every week.
This celebrates the great work done by all of the Spirit squads around the Bay Area. Here's this year team from Oak Grove.
Rich had an 8-figure, that's my type. That's my type. That's my type. Rich had an 8-figure, that's my type. That's my type. That's my type. Rich had an 8-figure, that's my type.
By the way, what he say? He can tell I ain't missing no meals. Come through and check him in my automobile. Let him with his grills. He keep telling me to chill. He keep telling.
Coming up, City League action with Lowell and Lincoln.
But first, here's this week's Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for girls basketball.
Right now, my electrical bill is about $10 a month.
This is definitely one of the best investments we did in our house.
All over the country, people are taking control over their electric bills by going solar with SunPower. We offer the most efficient, durable panels on the market, so you can see a return on your investment every month.
I was paying $220 a month. Now I pay about $22 a month.
Right now, 49ers faithful get a $1,000 Visa reward card from SunPower. Go online today.
Kids these days, they're curious, kind, and resilient. A generation of givers and doers, kids these days are redefining what it means to show their true colors and shine bright. That's why at Clover the Rainbow, we're committed to providing families with nutritious, organic, American Humane certified smoothies. And now, organic lactose-free whole milk and organic DHA omega-3 plus choline milk. Clover the Rainbow, power your brilliance.
From the beginning, Mara-West Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
Mara-West worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, Mara-West works for me.
Put our premier savings account to work for you, now paying up to 25 times the national average. Mara-West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
We are Sacred Heart Cathedral, and you're watching 49ers Cowboys Sports, presented by US Bank.
To the City League we go now, where the top two teams were meeting this week. The Lowell Cardinals enter the week with a perfect 4-0 league record.
Also with a 4-0 record and tied for first are the Lincoln Mustangs. Lincoln featuring the Aquino brothers looking to take over sole possession of first place in the City League. The game played at Lincoln on Wednesday night.
Jeremiah Aquino and the Lincoln Mustangs in good spirits as they host the Lowell Cardinals. Nikon Shadus on the call. Quentin Kennedy and the Mustangs on a run early as he wins the 1v1. Sean Dalley gets the Cardinals on the board with this drive to the rim. Mustangs hot Aquino out to the big man Cortavius Taylor, who nails the 3-ball. And look at the bench, they love it. 15-4. Lincoln after one. Lowell chipping away at the deficit. Dalley grabs the offensive rebound and gets fouled while putting it up and in. Nikita Kartsy with a board of his own, out to Taylor, out to Justin Aquino in the corner, who knocks down the long ball. Kartsy liked that corner ball so much he decided he wanted one of his own, which he cashes in. Lincoln lead 32-16 at half. Troy Smith drives to the rim and gets the layup, but Lincoln, they move hard and they move fast. The Mustangs get the ball into the hands of Aquino, who finds Kennedy, and Quinton lets it fly from Chase Center and gets all net. Aquino with a bucket of his own with this great pass by Taylor. Mustangs lead 50-27 after three. Fourth quarter action as Kennedy looks for another three and gets it. Lincoln got going early and never let off the gas. They win the matchup and improve to 5-0 in the City League.
The Dragons link arms during the anthem as Bishop O'Dowd hosts Archbishop Mitty in the O'Dowd MLK Classic. Mitty working with an early lead. Maya Hernandez to Elena Wiseman, and it's a wise decision as the junior knocks down the triple. But O'Dowd answers right back. Savannah Jones dishes to Lindsay Quinteros, and number 3 is good from 3. Here's a play that would make any coach happy. McKenna Velichko fights for the loose ball, finds Layla Woods for the close shot bucket. Mitty leads 17-8 after 1. Dragons turn up the heat. Lamaya Harrell's cross-court pass finds Quinteros, and the sniper hits from deep. The defender gets their feet tangled up, leaving Devin Cosgriff to take a wide-open 3, and she cuts the lead to 4. Last minute in the quarter, Velichko bumps the pass to Haley Hernandez, finds her spot, and gets the mid-range jumper to fall. Mitty in front, 28-23 at the break. Early third, Jones drives to the rack and gets the layup to drop, but after that, the Monarchs go on a 17-1 run. Elle Hansen rattles in a shot from behind the arc. A few minutes later, it's Hansen again from three-point range. Monarchs lead 45-23 after 3. Monarchs continue the scoring spree in the fourth. Hansen finds the talented freshman Velichko for the turnaround bucket. Mitty goes on to win by 30. Freshman superstar Velichko had an impressive double-double.
The Campo Cougars getting ready to take the pitch for this big Diablo Foothill League game with Clayton Valley. The Ugly Eagles with a good chance early. Tatiana Diaz, Brianna Taliva, and Emily Beeson all have a swipe at this one, but Anna Muradian is there to pick it up. Here's Molly Doherty ahead of the pack. A little contact in the box as Molly's shot is gobbled up by Brooke Rickenbacher. Later first half, a free kick. Audrey Lean Wen, and her shot is off the crossbar and safely away. Late first half, Lean Wen gets free, and a nice cross tip by Doherty over to Maya Abuga, who taps it home for the first goal of the game. Later in the half, the ball is left all alone for Luz Hernandez, who strikes a rocket from 35 yards out, perfectly placed, and we're tied at 1-1. Second half still tied. Grace Charles with a run up the far sideline, a terrific pass into the box, and there to volley at home is Maya Abugash with her second goal of the game, and the Cougars celebrate a 2-1 win to move all alone in first place.
US Bank brings us stories of athletes who inspire us.
Ivan Garcia joins us now with the story of an amazing basketball player from Alameda High School.
That's right, Robert. Amazing doesn't even begin to describe this talented junior. But Sid wouldn't be where he is now without his hard work and dedication.
Afternoon practice in the Alameda High School gym. Sydney Almahajir is a junior at Alameda. Sid plays guard for the Hornets. Sid began playing basketball in the 2nd grade, but Sid has a disadvantage compared to other kids. It's something he's battled since birth.
When I was a kid, my eyes were far apart, born without a left hand. Those are the symptoms.
Sid was born with a genetic disease called Klein-Wardenberg syndrome. Though it runs in the family, Sid was the first in his family to be born without his left hand. Being different was tough. The school kids were not always the nicest to Sid.
Well, sometimes kids would say mean stuff. They'd be like, oh, your hand's weird, oh, this, that. But I'd just be like, all right, your face is weird. Like, I wasn't bothered by it, you know? I was confident in who I was.
Sid joined Alameda youth basketball in the 4th grade, playing with current Alameda teammate Julian Gibbs. Julian said Sid was cool and confident even back then.
He was very open to meeting new people. He was the one that would come up to you, give you a high five if he had just met you. He was always trying to make new friends and meet new people.
Opposing coaches would try and go after Sid when on the court, but Sid quickly impressed everyone around him with his hard work and determination.
Force him left, force him left. That's what I would always hear. I would just try to, adapt. Try to get good at driving with my left. Gotta do what I can.
Everybody kind of overlooked him and thought that he couldn't do the same thing that people with both hands could, but they soon realized that he was just like every other player out there, even at a disadvantage.
Former AAU teammates Sid and Julian reunited on the Alameda High School squad. Their current Alameda coach, Miles Tarver, coached against the two with his own AAU team.
He's always been a problem because of his play on the court. So this was actually a welcoming experience that I have a chance to join him on a team versus play against him, because he's always given my AAU teams problems in the past.
Sid played on the freshman team, was on the JV team his sophomore year, and made the varsity team this year. It was a big accomplishment for this determined junior.
It felt good, man. It felt good, because that's been the goal ever since I started. Really, I took it serious in 8th grade, started playing basketball, and that was the goal, play varsity. So hearing that, it was finally, let's go.
His style of play covers up his disability. You don't even realize he's missing a hand until you really pay close attention. Throughout the course of a game, he makes just as many plays as any able-bodied player with 2 hands.
Sid uses his disadvantage as motivation, pushing him to work harder than other players. Sid spends most of his offseason working on his game with his skills coach, TJ.
I've gone for 2 days a week every time I'm not in season for the past, 4 or 5 years. That's really just how I've stayed consistent, training, getting better, and getting my head right.
Julian also goes to the same skills coach as Sid and says Sid puts in a lot of effort when working out.
He always goes an hour early to get a lift in or get an extra shot, so he's always putting in a lot of work.
Sid is a true baller at heart.
He continues to show that regardless of the obstacles he faces, that he can still do just about anything he sets his mind to. Continues to set the example for the model of the student athlete we want here at Alameda High. Again, I wish I had more than one Sid.
Sid has 1 more year to continue showing off his abilities. Sid has one goal in mind.
Ball out, man. If I'm starting next year, see if I can pick up an offer.
Coach Tarver knows what Sid is capable of achieving. He sees Sid's determination and potential.
Well, having known him since he was a 4th grader and then just having seen his progression over the years, I think the best is yet to come.
Sid never let having one hand stop him from what he loves to do. He has a message for anyone facing adversity.
Just keep doing you, whatever you do. If you hoop, keep hooping. Don't let anyone get in your head. Don't let anyone stop you from doing what you want to do, because the only person who can stop you is you.
Sid said his goal for this season is to get his numbers up, which means he has to work even harder.
Yep, but he's doing a great job.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, and the team is really good. All right.
Thank you, Ivan. Marist Credit Union honors teachers every week with the Marist Merit Award.
Here's Monte Vista's Juliana Kim talking about her favorite teacher, Coach Borelli.
My favorite teacher at school is Miss Borelli because she always sees the best in her students and she always tries to make learning fun, which is why I love her class.
Coming up, our mattress firm Perfect Match with Piedmont and Salesian battling in girls basketball.
And Miramonte takes on Northgate. This is 49ers Sac-hi Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
Everyone can learn. Sometimes it's the teacher who makes all the difference. At Math Enrichment, we use only top-rated credentialed teachers. Our fully accredited WASC schools allow you to move up to advanced classes in high school and get high school credit. Math Enrichment has fun, recreational activities helping to make your math experience a joy. You can learn even advanced math, and we can help make it happen. Sign up at mathenrichment.net or at one of our many Bay Area locations. Use the Sac-hi promo code for the best possible price.
Trevor was born a champion. He knows how to make lemonade from lemons. He also knows that comfort is all year round. So sometimes, when you can't make lemonade, you make hot chocolate. Today, Trevor is proud to be a service champion. We're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special. You'll get a comprehensive AC tune-up and a free furnace safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Brought your baseball glove to basketball practice, but turned out to be football practice? Game on, junk sleep. It's Mattress Firm's new bed, new you sale. Save up to $500 on the sleep you deserve. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchase. Only at Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
Score that touchdown and run it up again. Score that touchdown and run it up again. Yes, Niners, we just win. I'm from that field.
49ers Cal-Hi Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, we get it. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Sharks Eyes, the official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. By DevCon, build, perform, design, sustain. And by Math Enrichment, learn, achieve, have fun.
Each week, Mattress Firm helps us find a great match on the field or court, just like they try and find a great match for you and a mattress. This week, it's the girls' game with Piedmont and Salesian.
Piedmont is the #1 team in the Bay Area, led by Eva Livingston. Salesian, led by outstanding senior Micaiah Asadanya. Two of the Bay Area's very best in this week's Mattress Firm Perfect Match.
Aaron Gardner recites a powerful poem right before tip-off of the O'Dowd MLK Classic. Piedmont takes on Salesian. Trinity Zamora starts the game off with a bang, top of the arc and down the net. A few minutes later, Zamora dishes to Madison Hill and the senior hits from behind the arc to give Piedmont a 12-4 lead. But the Pride score 8 straight points to end the quarter. Sophia Fidelis finds Gardner in the paint and we are tied at 12 after 1. Second quarter was going back and forth. Zamora to cutting Eva Livingston and 2 gets 2 points. The senior was just getting started. Niani Asiasi in the post kicks out to Maya Love and the junior loves to make 3-pointers. Cuts the lead to 1. But Zamora was lights out from downtown. Finds her spot and #1 is good from 3. The Pride claw their way into the lead. Asadanya to Fidelis, back to Asadanya from top of the arc. Swish. Salesian in front, 33-30 at the half. And this is where Livingston took over. Drives to the rack, stops on a dime and says too small. Fidelis on the other end is given too much space and makes the Highlanders pay. The Pride up 4. Pride get a quick 2 points. Deani Bernstein to Gardner for the close shot bucket, but Piedmont used fast breaks to take the lead. Natalia Martinez to Hill to down the net. Then it's Gardner getting the board and the second chance points as Piedmont leads 53-43 after 3. The Pride start to chip away at the lead. Asadanya from 3-point land, one of her 5 triples in the game. Then it's Levy with the hezzy. Livingston had 21 points in the game. That deserves a little flex. Salesian won't go away. Love finds Madeline Kanazawa and the lead is cut to 8. But the Highlanders fought to stay in front. Martinez drives and gets a scoop shot to drop as Piedmont gets a 6-point victory, stays undefeated. Livingston talks about her huge performance after the game.
I just want to win. That's what was going through my head. And being able to pick up my team today, wasn't one of our best playing games. But I know if I'm locked in, then everybody else is locked in.
Adrian Soriano here in Walnut Creek as Northgate takes on Miramonte. The Broncos go on an early run to start the game. Amelia Schrag over to Samantha Murr for 3. But Miramonte battles back later in the quarter. Karina Eberts drives and finishes the lay-in. Then it's Catherine Scheingart going all the way to the hoop for 2. 12-9 Miramonte after 1. Northgate looking to answer back in the second. Sophia Knopf over to Tate Scheid, who knocks down the trifecta, but the Mats respond on the other end. Catherine Scheingart shoots and scores from downtown as Miramonte takes a 20-15 lead at halftime. The Broncos would pull to within 2 in the second half. Hannah Newman kicks it out to Samantha Murr, who makes it splash all the way from Concord, but Miramonte takes off from there. Mariana Lawrence with the bounce pass to Eberts, who lays it up and in. Now it's Eberts with the offensive board and the second chance bucket as Miramonte improves to 5-0 in the Diablo Foothill League Eberts and Scheingard combining for 32 points for the Mats.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award each week, celebrating young people who donate their time to do good work in their communities.
This week's Volunteer Award goes to Lauren Royce from St. Francis. The Lancer senior keeper is a volunteer for the American Red Cross as a blood donor coordinator. Lauren also helps with her church youth group, organizing all sorts of fun activities. Lauren says volunteering is really important to her.
I think it's great for the community and just bonding with people my age outside of school as well, and just helping out my community, spreading my faith, and also wanting to go to nursing school, so helping out those in that community as well.
Each week, Gallo Salami helps us catch up with athletes being recruited by top colleges.
This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Zion Wilburn. We met the Pinole Valley star last week. Zion has Division I offers from 8 different schools.
Coming up, West Alameda County foothill action with first place Piedmont meeting second place Berkeley.
And a thrilling soccer game with Salesian and Pinole Valley. You're watching 49ers Cal-Hi Sports presented by U.S. Bank. The Piedmont Highlanders come into this week all alone in first place in the West Alameda County Foothill Division. A.J. Harris leading a strong Highlander squad.
Yep, he's really good. Piedmont putting its lead on the line this week in a game against Berkeley. Samir O'Brien leading the Yellow Jackets with 21 points a game. The league lead on the line Friday night.
Samir O'Brien being introduced as Berkeley battles Piedmont. First quarter, Yellow Jackets moving the ball. Samir O'Brien with a pass over to Will Polishuk, who knocks down the mid-range jumper. Nice shot. Here come the Highlanders. A.J. Harris off the catch and shoot, and the sharpshooter makes it splash from deep. Back and forth we go. A.J. LaSalle goes right to the cup. Bucket plus the foul. 19-10 Berkeley after 1. The Yellow Jackets continue the buzz in the second quarter. Ollie Miller steps into a three-pointer from the wing. Cash. More Ollie Miller. Same shot. And it's going to be the same result. It's Miller time. 23 points for the junior. 37-25 Berkeley at the half. Third quarter, Highlanders continue the fight. Robbie Silverberg pulls the trigger and buries the triple. Piedmont cuts the deficit to 8 after 3. To the fourth now. Miller fires a pass to Samir O'Brien, goes right to the basket, gets by the defender, and lays it in for 2 of his 21 points. But Piedmont would come back to tie this game at 54. A.J. Harris working his way through traffic, scores the basket plus the foul. 25 points for Harris. Less than a minute left to go. Piedmont looking to tie the game, but the shot is off the mark. O'Brien gets the rebound, gets fouled, makes 2 free throws, and that's your ball game. Bzzz. The Yellow Jackets edge the Highlanders 58-54.
Jack Johnson in Richmond as a battle for first place in the Stone League awaits between Pinole Valley and Salesian. Let's pick things up late in the first half. Salesian ahead 1-0. A Spartan corner kick deflected out of harm's way by Timothy Hamp in just his second game up from JV. Hamp proving he can play at the varsity level with that save. Move to the second half. Pride still ahead, not for long. Here is Eric Preston, the burner, puts it in the back of the net. The Spartans equalize the game on the goal by Preston. There's the celebration from 23. Now a free kick for the Prides. Armando Acevedo. Isaac Torres climbs the ladder and secures a terrific save. We stay even at 1-1. Later on in the second, Preston again. He'll stop on a dime and give you 9 cents change. Spartans go ahead 2-1 as Preston is having himself a half. Now time winding down. Another free kick for Salesian. But once more, it is Torres knifing through the defense to secure the save and shut down the scoring chance. 90th minute now. Pride have a corner kick, and this will be their last chance. Ethan Duke sends a nice ball in. Azubuki Asanigo bicycles it back, and do you believe it? Jose Martinez equalizes with a header at the 11th hour on the final kick of the game. Salesian secures a dramatic draw and remains on top in the Stone League.
Math in Richmond is the Bay Area leader in quality tutoring to help you become a Scholar Athlete.
So Math in Richmond brings us the Scholar Athlete Award each week. This week's Scholar Athlete is Piedmont's Britt Burden. The Highlanders hoop star is good on the court and in the classroom with a 4.6 GPA.
Albany's Construction is back with us again this year, presenting the Dirty Work play.
This is a play showing the type of grit and determination shown by all the workers at Albany's Construction. This week doing the dirty work is Elizabeth Sylvia Tapia from James Logan. Elizabeth making a fantastic diving save for the Colts last week. EST doing the dirty work, just like all the hard workers at Albany's construction. Coming up, our second SunPower Electric game as California takes on Dublin.
And the Kings Academy battles Harker as 49ers Cal-Hi Sports, presented by U.S. Bank, rolls along.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain. Hi, ladies. Alex from U.S. Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point-of-sale system that can track inventory, manage schedules, and customize orders? That's what U.S. Bank Business Essentials is for. What about a new oven? Can U.S. Bank help us there? We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes. That would be a big help. Huge. Jumbo. Ginormous.
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what U.S. Bank is for. We'll get there together.
The Rikers Center's Community Service Program in Menlo Park provides a unique opportunity for you to gain valuable leadership and life skills while working in a diverse and exciting environment. Whether you're looking to complete school service hours, gain relevant experience for a job or college, or immerse yourself in all the Rikers Center has to offer, our Community Service Program gives you the opportunity to engage your community, make meaningful human connections, and learn new skills in athletic fitness, creative arts, and nature awareness. Got goals? Come to the Rikers Center.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
This is not the year to sleep on the Quakes. Our fiercest rivals on the biggest stages. And we're making our house even louder. It's about to be crazy. This year we celebrate our past and kick off the future of soccer in the Bay with California's biggest Cinco de Mayo party. Getting ready to show off for the world in 2026. It's time to wake up, because there's an earthquake coming.
We are back at Levi Stadium with another big matchup in the East Bay League. The Dublin Gales taking on California High School. The Gales coming into this week with a perfect 2-0 league record.
California also with a 2-0 league record heading into this big game. It's our NCS SunPower Electric game. Our Jake Vanderbrook was there.
Electric game.
In 2016, the Dublin Gales made the switch from the Diablo Foothill League to the East Bay Athletic League. Since then, Dublin has defeated California in league play. The last time the Grizzlies defeated the Gales was back in 2010, and that was in a non-league game. Amari Gray will look to have a big game for Cal. The senior guard is averaging 18 points per contest. And for Dublin, Courtney Anderson Jr. is on our watch list. The Colorado commit is averaging 17 points per game. Here we go. It's Dublin and California in our NCS SunPower Electric game.
First quarter, Gales picking up the pace. Courtney Anderson Jr. says, "Excuse me," coming through. Great finish there. Here comes Amari Gray with a defender on him. The senior still manages to get the off-balance shot, the fall. Woo! More Cal in the first. This time Gray delivers a dime inside to Adam Zalmai for the finish. 2 of his 15 points. But Donovan Cooks answers off the catch and shoot and says, yeah, that pot of soup is enough for 3 servings. 17-16 Dublin after 1. Second quarter, Dublin turning defense into offense. Adam Moore finds Anderson in stride, and the Colorado commit flushes it down with 2 hands. 16 points for the senior. But Anderson also has great awareness. Nice pass inside here to Jalen Stokes, who gets the bucket the fall. 34-30 Dublin at the half. Third quarter, Amari Gray looking to get into a groove, looking for any sort of lane to the basket, and gets the reverse layup to go. 21 points for this outstanding guard. But the Gals have an answer in transition. Jalen Stokes pulls the trigger for 3. Bang! 24 points for the sophomore. Back and forth we go. Gray keeps the possession alive, finds a wide open Kellen Torrey, who buries the trifecta. Cal trailing 55-53 after 3. But the Gals student section brought the energy in the fourth quarter, and Dublin manages to put this game out of reach. Donovan Cooks goes with the spin move and gets the layup to fall. Dublin takes care of business on its home court, beating California 74-64.
It was a great team win. We had multiple guys in double figures, and we dominated the glass, so we did our job on the court. We're playing a lot better together. We're playing more as a team, and we're taking down our opponents better.
In Dublin with the NCS SunPower Electric game, I'm Jake Vanderbrook, 49ers Cal High Sports.
The Kings Academy putting its undefeated mark on the line against second place Harker. Early action, toss it down low to Tyleek Barnett for 2, and the foul. Ty was about to have a huge game. Here's Barnett again, this one of Ty's 6 3-pointers in the game. Harker down but fighting back. This is outstanding forward Abinamala, the 6'6 senior with the steal and all the way to the rack. Then toss it to the corner for Max King, and Max with a pretty 3 right there. But the Kings Academy takes off from there. Toss it out to Barnett, and Ty is feeling it. The lead growing, bounce pass down low to Bryce Sherman for the bucket and 1. And now here's Harker's KJ Williams, the senior captain, pulling up in transition, and he cans the 3. The Knights looking down low once again. Jalen Moon, a nice pass inside to Ben Jeong for 2 and 1. And we will finish the highlights with this Kadam Dixon corner 3. The sophomore nails it, and TKA wins big to go to 15-0 on the season, all alone in first place.
The Monte Vista girls basketball team is having a really good season.
The girls taking time out of their busy schedule to talk with our Jake Vanderbrook at the Rikus Center this week.
And we are here at the Rikus Center for Human Enhancement, where goals are achieved. Got goals? And this week we're rocking with the Monte Vista girls basketball team. Get loud! All right, so we're going to start off with Vivian Ong. Vivian, this is a red-hot Monte Vista team that's playing some phenomenal basketball. What's been the key to your success thus far?
I think a lot of us have been playing for a long time together, and also we try to practice how we play. So have good practices will hopefully result in good games, and we go to the weight room too, so trying to get those gains.
Hey, it's all about those gains. Fantastic. And now I'm going to make my way over to Clara Fan. Now, what does Coach Borelli mean to you?
Borelli is obviously our biggest supporter. She pushes us to reach our potential on the court. She knows how good we can be and really encourages us to just play. And then off the court too, she is a huge inspiration and is always pushing us to stand up for ourselves and just be the best person we can be.
Fantastic. And finally, I'm going to make my way over to Juliana Kim, who is a senior. So what are you going to miss the most playing for this Monte Vista program?
Something that I definitely miss from this program is just the overall team and how we always are there for each other. It's my second family.
If you have to go with a pregame meal before you take the court, what would it be?
A go-go squeeze.
Go-go squeeze. Okay. Okay, why is that?
I don't know. It's I like the ones with veggies in it, so it's a meal in a small pouch. So it's healthy too.
Hey, it's all about being healthy. It's all about the gains. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me. Best of luck to you, all of you, the rest of the way. Now take us out with a cheer.
MB on 3, 1, 2, 3, MB!
Coming up, the big game in the De Anza division as Los Gatos takes on Mountain View.
But first, here is our Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for boys basketball.
We are back at the NBC Sports Studio here at Levi Stadium. The Los Gatos Wildcats lead the De Anza division with a perfect 4-0 record, with Max Houghton, the leading scorer, Scott Brennan leading the defensive effort.
Yeah, and just one game behind the Wildcats are the Spartans from Mountain View. The Spartans led by Jaden Miner and his 13 points a game. The battle for first place played at Mountain View Friday night.
It's a battle of the top two teams in the Santa Clara Valley De Anza League as Mountain View hosts Los Gatos. First quarter going back and forth. Jackson Kim finds the corner specialist Bailey Pierre, who drains the triple. Wildcats answer back. The good ball movement finds Max Houghton, who sinks the three-pointer as Los Gatos leads 12-10 after one. This game was all about the three ball. Houghton dishes to Osha Maloney. Cash money. But the Spartans go up by 3. Jaden Miner hits Cole Palmbush in the corner, and cold-blooded Cole hits from three-point land. This junior had a huge night. Now check out this last second play. The full court heave finds Joey Rabbits. The turnaround midi beats the buzzer. The spectacular play ties the game at 26 at the half. Mountain View takes the lead. Palmbush finds his splash brother Pierre, and the senior hits from downtown. Spartans up 37-31. Again, the Wildcats answer back. Houghton from behind the arc to down the net, cuts the lead to 3. Palmbush saw the buzzer beater and says, I'll do you one better. 20 hits, another 3. Mountain View leads 44-37 after 3. Spartans extend the lead in the 4th. Palmbush pulls up from deep and gets the shooter's bounce. Palmbush finished with 21 points. Mountain View goes on to win 60-45 over Los Gatos. Splash Bros Pierre and Palmbush hit 5 threes each.
The Harker School helps us honor the people who mentor the high school stars we feature each week.
Here's Jake Fields from Monte Vista talking about his dad.
Probably my dad. I'm a baseball player. I come out here for fun. He pushed me every day, working on our basketball court, shooting threes, and it pays off.
Brought to you by the Harker School. The efforts and achievements of Harker sports teams were recently celebrated at a special winter sports rally where the basketball, soccer, and cheer squads took part in a series of friendly competitive games. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
DGDG.com wants you to be a happy car buyer, so each week we show you the Be Happy play.
This week's Be Happy play goes to the Salesian soccer team. Down by a goal in the final seconds of the game, and the pride comes through with a game-tying goal, and they were very happy about it. Go to DGDG.com to see how you can be a happy car buyer. Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. We'll see which play gets the honor next.
But first, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Reika Center.
Hi, I'm George Pike, former Brown men's lacrosse player, and I'm grateful for everything that the Reika Center did to make me the Division I athlete that I was. But I'm most excited to introduce the Cal-Hi Sports Training Tip of the Week.
Hi, I'm Coach Davon here at the Reika Center. Today's training tip is a single leg land and load. This is a great exercise to help with a student athlete's ankle, knee, and hip stability. So what Theo here is going to do is take one leg, lead it off the box, and he's going to land on the same leg.
Service by Medallion brings us the play of the week every week.
First off, we will name some contenders, and then we will choose the play we thought was the best of the best.
Play of the week.
We start with Salesian's Jose Martinez with this brilliant header to tie the game late. Here's Clayton Valley's Cooper Whitten with a brilliant volley for the goal. How about Jasir Ranger from Reardon throwing it down with 2 hands? Now here's his teammate Christian Wise with the one-handed alley-oop jam. Then it's Christian Wise again with the reverse jam, but you already won it. So the play of the week goes to Sophie Murdoch from St. Francis with this brilliant goal. Sophie Murdoch, you just won the play of the week. Woo!
That's the play of the week, and that's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. 49ers sac-hi Sports is up next. We will have great winter season highlights like Vanden and Vacaville. So stay right there.